But for the moment, in the interim, let's shift our focus back to what we've seen, what the visuals tell. Captain Randhawa, Group Captain Vinod, let's bring you into the conversation. We've all been trying to piece this together. Captain Randhawa, if I can ask you of what you make of the latest aerial shot, that entire visual which was captured from a distance, which did not, and this is very surprising, which did not say or indicate that there was a visibility challenge for the pilot, perhaps possibly from the angle that we're looking at the plane come down. What do you make of these visuals, and has any clarity come through to you after having seen some of these visual evidences that we've been able to spot?
Good morning, Christine, and to my other fellow panelists. First of all, I have been trying to analyze, and yesterday I have given my thoughts process to a lot of channels. From the first video clip, it was not very clear what was going on, and from even the footages from the TV, what I saw, I was not able to comprehend. But however, when the second video has come, I'm able to gather a lot of facts, and I know about Baramati Airfield. Now, let's first talk about the Baramati Airport. Now, Baramati Airport, it's a slight tabletop airport, which is 5,800 feet is the length of the runway, and runway direction is 1129. And it is an uncontrolled airport, which is actually the airport belongs to Mr. Anil Ambani, and there are only two flying clubs which operate over there. One is Pawar Aviation, and the second one is Redbird Aviation. Now there is no ATC in an uncontrolled airfield, and this ATC is a mobile ATC, which when the flying goes on, then the instructors of either of the flying clubs, they sit in the van and they control the traffic. There are no landing aids over there, so it's a visual airfield. Now, when you have a visual airfield, there is a challenge because the minimum visibility required is 5 kilometers to land, because you go by the visual cues. You do not have the instrument landing system or the VOR at the station. So, firstly, everyone should know that these were the conditions. Now, this visibility of 5 kilometers is not only in India for a VFR airfield; it's all over the world. It's the same. A visual airport requires 5 kilometers of visibility. Now, if you see, it is almost 8:05, and there is some misty condition I can see, where the people are gathered, right? So, AIB in their report yesterday, they came out with that the visibility was 3 kilometers. So, I don't know that how Pune ATC handed him over to Baramati Control, where some instructors were manning the ATC, that how did he start the approach with 3 kilometers? That is point number one. The second point is he first made an approach for, the winds were calm, so he made an approach for 29. When he could not sight the runway, he did a go-round. That is what the pilots are taught, that when you are unstabilized approach or you cannot see the runway, you carry out a go-round or execute a missed approach procedure. Now, he again came after 6-7 minutes, and he came in for runway 11. Now, when he came for runway 11 at 0843, he got a call from the mobile ATC, confirm your visual, runway is visual. So, to which the pilots confirmed affirmative. So, they said that they could see the runway.
Yeah.
And later, the next call comes, so-and-so, you're clear to land. Because that's the next call. Now, after that, there has been silence and the aircraft crashes.
Yeah. And as you continue, Captain Randhawa, we should also pull out those visuals. While it's important to keep up with these live visuals, on the bottom of our screens, maybe we can have that visual wherein you can clearly see the aircraft tilt very close to the moment that it was supposed to land. So that visual, I think, becomes very important to understand. Did something go wrong? Was it a technical error? Did the pilot take a call which didn't quite work out? Yes, go ahead, sir. That's the visual we're talking about.
Okay, now I come to the next point. Now, after 0843, now what happens? Now, the pilot has not responded to the ATC call for landing. during that time, could be that the aircraft has had some technical error, which will come out in the DFDR and the CVR. The aircraft has tilted to the left very sharply,
Yeah.
and could be there is a malfunction on the controls, or there could have been a one engine failure. So if there is a one engine failure, like left engine failure, then the aircraft immediately it goes, but the pilot is supposed to control it with the rudders and all. So these two things happen. The third point is when you are landing in a direction of 110, you are into the sun. So there is a glare, sun glare, which comes into the eyes of the pilots, and this normally causes an illusion. So all these three things put together, and the aircraft, maybe the pilots have got engaged in the problem which has occurred in the aircraft, and it is led to the crash. And it has gone on the left side of the runway, and it hit a small, portion, which is a raised portion, and it crashed. The debris is quite, it's over 50 meters, 75 meters. The debris has been there. Now, this debris, if it is gone, so far it is scattered, it has crashed in a descent attitude.
Yeah.
And descent attitude means about a rate of descent must have been around 800 to 1000 feet per minute. So actual analysis will come after the decoding of the DFDR and what is transpired in the cockpit between two pilots in the CVR. Pilots, as per the AIB report, the aircraft was certified and found to be airworthy and had no snags. And they have also communicated the last audit, which was done by DGCA in February 25. And these NOCPs undergo audits every alternate year by the DGCA. And apart from that, they carry out spot checks and surveillances from
Okay.
airworthiness
Now,
and FS.
now